we wait now. It's just a matter of seconds before the parade lap.
Coulthard's got a problem. Coulthard is not moving.
Oh, now this means that if all the others get past him and David Coulthard doesn't start, it means that he will have to start from the back of the grid. And this is the man who, with Michael Schumacher, is leading the World Championship. Drama, to put it very mildly indeed, and just about the worst thing that David could have hoped to happen. Well, he wouldn't have hoped it would happen. It's really, really bad news for the McLaren driver.
Yes, and the team would not be allowed onto the grid to start him up until the whole pack had gone past. So Coulthard will start from the very back of the grid. And after all that work, all the testing, practice, qualifying, it's all been wasted. And there's the yellow flags waving at the top left of the screen there. Coulthard clearly, as he put it in first gear, ready for the dummy grid, if you like, to go round to the start proper. He has stalled the engine for whatever reason. Several years since Coulthard will have started anywhere near the back of a Formula One pack, and he's got to go for it, but he's got to be so careful not to trip over.
Go, go, go in Spain now. Michael Schumacher gets away. Mika Häkkinen is second behind him. Rubens Barrichello is in third place. Jarno Trulli is challenging. And sure enough, Ralf Schumacher is right up there. He is third from fifth on the grid. Ralf Schumacher in the Williams BMW moves up, and Barrichello is dropping back. In fact, he's passed. He's passed Schumacher again. Ralf Schumacher has got Jarno Trulli in the yellow Jordan behind him. And the race order at the present moment, Michael Schumacher leads, Mika Häkkinen leads Rubens Barrichello in fourth position. There you can see Ralf Schumacher, and behind him is Jarno Trulli. So, with David Coulthard fighting his way through the grid, this, of course, is a 65-lap race. Lots of action to come.
Yes, and Coulthard had a reasonable start at the back. The man who just did not get off the line is Frentzen. He got away plumb last. Thank God nobody ran into the back of him. So it looks like Frentzen's launch control didn't function, or he hadn't got it plugged in properly, and he is running well behind. But also now I notice, I think Coulthard is at the back of the pack. He's obviously tripped over somebody. James.
Complete chaos here in the McLaren garage. They're only coming back with the pit equipment. It's all been flung aside, and they're all down there ready now for Coulthard with a spare nose. He's had an incident. I think the front wing's been damaged. All kinds of parts and bits thrown everywhere, trying to get ready. They are now ready for David Coulthard, though. What a dramatic start. And I think Frentzen had some problems as well off the start line, guys.
Thanks, James. Well, rotten luck for David Coulthard. It's looking very tough indeed for him as Schumacher goes through. Häkkinen back on form. It is 8 races since Mika Häkkinen won a Formula One Grand Prix. He's hungry for victory because he's well down in the pecking order in the World Championship. He's in 7th position. He's only got 4 World Championship points in comparison with Michael Schumacher and David Coulthard on 26. And David Coulthard, he comes into the pits right in front of me. David Coulthard comes into the pits. I'm looking across at him now, and the McLaren mechanics working furiously. You can see the back of the car up in the air. There's a new nose going on at the front. Martin.
About 19 seconds to change that nose. It's got some special fasteners to enable them to do it properly, but of course carries a massive load from the front wing and the downforce, so it has to be fixed on securely. And well, we didn't see who he tripped over, but Coulthard clearly had a fine start and got into sort of 2/3 of the way into the pack by turn 1. It's clearly run into the back of somebody. So front runners all got a good start. You can see Frentzen's Jordan absolutely stationary. He would later on spin his wheels and make a normal start. And let's see if we can find out where Coulthard had the problem. I suspect he's gone in the back of Bernaldi in the Arrows, because they both pitted at the end of the first lap, and the camera's cut away now. I can see Coulthard 2/3 of the way down.